Hey, how's it going, guys? Grynar here, bringing you a review, I guess you could call it, on Skyrim. But it's not actually going to be your conventional review. I'm not going to be in any way biased or anything. I mean, I'm not saying every review is biased, of course, they're not. But I'm not going to be giving it any scores or breaking it down to sound, graphics, gameplay, what it feels like, etc. I just want to mention the things that I like and the things I don't like, which aren't many at the moment. I've played it about 4 or 5 hours, but so far it's been good. So far it's been a really good experience. For those of you asking the question or wondering the question, what does it feel like? It feels like an Elder Scrolls game. I've played all of the... Actually, that's a lie. I haven't played all the Elder Scrolls games. I've played from 3 and over. I only played 3 because I was interested in what it would be like since I started playing Morrow. And this was a few years ago now, but... it's still got the same aspect of, you know, the open world environment. You can pretty much do whatever you want. The main quest line doesn't have to be done immediately. I mean, it's obviously something you're going to have to do eventually, but you don't have to do it at all until much later on in the game, or in fact never, I guess you could say. But I don't know why you wouldn't want to do the main storyline. But so far I'm about 4 or 5 hours in. I got the game yesterday, Thursday that is, the 10th, and obviously it's out today, hopefully when this commentary is going up. And I'm pleased. I'm really pleased with this game. I thought it would be, you know, maybe Oblivion with added extras. I'm not sure why, but I seemed skeptical that they could repeat Oblivion as... because when Oblivion came out, everyone was, you know, in awe of its magnificence, I guess you could say. How big it was, the world, how good the graphics were for the Xbox. And all that. That was obviously 5 years ago now, I believe. 2000, yeah. So 5 years ago now, and we're 5 years on, and people are going to be... I know a few people are going to be saying, well, the graphics are pretty much the same. That's a bit of a disappointment. Trust me, guys, this is maxed out on the Xbox, so you're not going to go any further on console with this. And unfortunately, since it's made on the Xbox first, that does mean that the PC doesn't really have that much better graphics. I actually played it earlier on the PC, which I'm probably going to be playing it mainly on just for the simple fact that it's modifications. But I mainly will be talking about the Xbox because, my experiences on the Xbox, I'm pretty sure it'll be mainly the same. And the first thing I wanted to talk about, which is the only issue I've really had, is the sort of tiny clunkiness that I felt with the controls compared to Oblivion. I believe that's actually to do with the animation system. I don't know if you noticed, but moving around now, like, you can tell the bow is sort of swaying, and that's also when you've drawn your sword and your sort of body movement is fluid and flowing in like a realistic manner. That actually makes it so that when you're moving left and right, it feels like there's a tiny delay. We're talking like 0.25 of a second. And right here, this woman was actually saying, "Come any closer and I'll kill you or butcher you or something," and I was like, okay, I'll test how close I can go, and then she actually runs at me. Well, her bodyguard or something does. I don't know. I think she was the leader of the bandits. And by the way, there's actually a map you get here. I was thinking of doing a video and showing where the treasure was, but I'll leave it up to you guys because I don't know. I think people who play the Elder Scrolls series are more, you know, adventurous, want to find it out on their own terms. But it was pretty hard to find. The map is kind of weird. It's kind of hard to judge what it means near the river. But obviously I'm not going to talk about something that you don't know about. Because you may not even... I'm not even 100% sure if you find the same items in the same place. And by the way, I'm really sucky at combat. I'm pretty sucky at everything, to be honest. This is my first time back on an Elder Scrolls game in a very long time, and yes, there's an elk in the background, did not even notice it, and I do go and try and kill it, I believe, and fail. I'm not entirely sure, but you'll see me hit people when they're already on the floor dead, and that's just to take the piss. That isn't me thinking they're still alive. But on to the next thing, which is going to be the storyline. I'm not going to put any spoilers out, but the quests, all of the ones I've done, they're intriguing. They're sort of there's actually in the main storyline, when you go into a tomb, that's all I'm going to say, there are these sort of moments where you're like, where do I go next? And you have to actually figure it out yourself. It's only like a, you know, brief 10-second pause or so as you search around the room, but it's things like that that make it nice and a little bit more challenging, so that it's not frustrating and you get lost. But then again, I'm not even going to say it because it would probably give a spoiler out, but I have died a few times trying to do a quest, trying to get up a mountain, which made me feel like a retard because there was actually a path all the way up there, but I could not find it, and I tried going up the mountain with my horse. But yeah, the quests are good. The gameplay feels pretty solid, as solid as Oblivion. If you're thinking, the game may have slumped since its, I would say peak in Oblivion, but a lot of people dispute that, saying Morrowind is the best Elder Scrolls, and this does sort of have a Morrowindy feel with the exploration kind of coming back, but for the most part it is mainly like Oblivion. I mean, like Oblivion in the sense that the gameplay and the quests are all set up the same way, but for the most part it's not anything related to Oblivion. You're not going to get any of the same things, like quest related, like there isn't going to be something that's, just different characters, looks different, but it's the same. But yeah, that's pretty much all I wanted to say for now. I may do a bigger review later on, and yeah, it's trying to check. You're probably watching a black screen button now, by the way, now. So yeah. I'll see you guys soon. I hope you enjoyed this little quick commentary on what I think of Skyrim so far. I will actually endeavour to do a little longer video on what I think of the game, maybe tomorrow or the day after. It depends how much I play it, because I've got that Modern Warfare 3 still to get to maybe a couple of prestiges into that. Who knows? Anyway, I'll see you guys later. Have a nice day.